Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Dixon, and welcome to the April edition of PierceTV.
This month we have a segment with Mari Kruger on the new Health Education Center that's soon to open on the Puyallup Campus.
Our Meet the Instructor series continues this month with Paul Gerhardt from our Business Management and Marketing Department here on the Fort Steilacoom campus.
We'll feature some 3D animation and comic book art from the digital design program, and we'll also have a segment on financial aid with Maritza Baida.
This month's film short comes from Kevin DeFlitch and features music from local artist Robbie Walden. This month we have a very special segment to start off our episode. You see, Pierce College turns 40 this year.
To help us with the celebration, here's a little bit of history with Brian Benedetti and Chancellor of the Pierce College District, Dr. Michele Johnson.
For 40 years, Pierce College has been awakening in the hearts of its students the idea of possibilities. It has lived the philosophy that inside each of us is the capacity for greatness, great happiness, great caring, and great success. From its own humble beginnings in a converted grocery store, Pierce College grew from hard work and commitment into the largest institution of higher education in Pierce County, one that has transformed lives and spread inspiration far beyond its classrooms. Pierce College, then known as Clover Park Community College, first opened in 1967 in an abandoned Albertsons grocery store in downtown Lakewood. The store was converted into administrative offices, a library, and classrooms. The 1,500 students enrolled took classes at the so-called Albertsons U, as well as at high schools around the county, and at special sites established at Fort Lewis and McCord Air Force Base. The first graduation ceremony was held on June 7, 1968 at Clover Park High School. A new board of trustees was chosen, and one of its first orders of business was the name change. Clover Park Community College became Fort Steilacoom Community College, and a new permanent campus was established on 135 acres overlooking Fort Steilacoom Park and Waghop Lake. The first classes at the new site were held in portable buildings in 1970. Students watched as the permanent campus was built around then, and the formerly barren hilltop was transformed. In 1974, the main campus building was completed. The Opelt Student Center followed 2 years later. The Olympic Building, with its art, music, and early childhood education programs, opened a year after that in 1977. As the Fort Steilacoom campus took shape during this time, other sites were welcoming students as well. Through the 1970s and early 1980s, Pierce had a continuing education program at Rainier School in Buckley, as well as an extension campus at Western State Hospital, a literacy education center for inmates at Cedar Creek Corrections Center near Olympia, and a campus in Puyallup. In 1981, Pierce also established an education center at McNeil Island Correction Center. To reflect this continued growth beyond the immediate area around Fort Steilacoom, the Board of Trustees in 1986 rededicated the college as Pierce College. A year later, in 1987, the college's expansion focus shifted from Fort Steilacoom to Puyallup with the purchase of 85 acres of land near South Hill. The first permanent campus building, the Gaspard Education Center, was dedicated in 1990. The campus continued to grow and was recognized by the State Board for Community and Technical Colleges in 1999 as the state's 34th community college and the second college in Pierce College District 11. As both campuses experienced growth in programs and enrollment in the 1990s, the Fort Steilacoom campus saw a second wave of expansion. The Sunrise Building, which featured classrooms and a computer lab for Pierce College's popular digital design program, opened in 1998 and was the first new building on that campus in more than 20 years. It was followed by the dedication of the Olympic Technology Building in 2002. Also during this time, both campuses benefited from the hard work of the Pierce College Foundation, which launched in 2004 a campaign for childcare to raise funds for new childcare centers at each campus. Those centers, the Garnero Child Development Center in Puyallup and the Milgard Child Development Center in Fort Steilacoom, opened in 2007. That same year, the Fort Steilacoom campus opened its newest building, the Health Education Center. This facility provided classrooms for health and wellness education, as well as a 16,000 square foot gym, fitness facilities, administrative offices, and an expanded lobby area for social events. This impressive facility also served as the home court for Raider athletic teams, the first in the college's 40-year history. Pierce College Puyallup also continued its expansion. In 2004, the campus dedicated its second building, the College Center, which featured a new cafeteria, bookstore, internet cafe, meeting space, and classrooms for the electronic engineering technology and computer network engineering programs. A year later, in 2005, a second facility in Puyallup, the South Hill Park site, opened to offer additional continuing education, workforce development, Work First, and Pierce Works opportunities. Pierce College Puyallup's newest building, a health education center, similar to the one at the Fort Steilacoom campus, is expected to open this summer.
You know, Pierce College really is about possibilities created. There are so many opportunities here. For example, we do the first 2 years of a 4-year degree. We prepare individuals to transfer, and we're really proud of that role. You know, you might not know this, but 49% of everyone in the state of Washington who eventually get a bachelor's degree come through community and technical colleges. So it's a really important mission of Pierce College to prepare individuals to transfer on to the university. We also know that a key need in our community is to have well-skilled workers trained today for today's jobs. And we do that in more than 40 different professional technical programs that prepare individuals to go to work. Whether that's nursing or dental hygiene or digital technology, we're here to prepare students out there in the community. You know, a growing population in our community that needs our services are those individuals who are adults that lack basic literacy skills and individuals who come to our country where English is a second language. I don't know if you know, but that 75,000 individuals right here in county as adults lack basic literacy skills. And so Pierce College is here to create opportunities for those individuals so that they can have the kinds of skills that they need to participate in the community and hopefully get the skills they then need to go to work and have good jobs and compete in our global economy. Our one last area where we create tremendous possibilities for individuals, and that's the area in just what we call lifelong learning. You, the citizen who would like to come to our college and take a cooking class, or take a trip maybe to Italy or to Greece, or you want to learn about computers, or you have a desire to draw, or simply come in and just to learn more about the world in general. We're here for you as well. So Pierce College is proud to know that we are possibilities realized for you and for all of those within our community.
Over the last 40 years, the buildings and the programs have changed for Pierce College, but its commitment to students has remained constant, earning it a powerful reputation around the country. Today, as it has for the past 40 years, Pierce College continues to awaken in all potential learners the spark of possibility. The commitment to make that possibility a reality will continue to push Pierce College far into its future.
Up next are some 3D animations from the Digital Design Advanced Modeling and Animation class.
You're watching PierceTV, a production of the digital design program at Pierce College.
The priority deadline to apply for financial aid is coming up May 1st, and here to talk about that process is Maritza Baida.
The most important thing to remember about financial aid is that you need to apply each year, and that includes student loans. The free application for federal student aid, FAFSA, is available for students by January 1st. Most schools will have a paper application available by late December. However, processors will not accept until January 1st. The online application may not be available until January 2nd. If you had financial aid in the previous year, you may apply online with a renewal application. Most universities have an early priority processing date in early to mid-February. This means the school must have your FAFSA information in their database by that date. Each school may have a different date. You need to check with the school for their specific priority date. Once school receives your FAFSA information, additional information may be needed, such as verification of your income and/or parents' income. The school will notify you of any additional information that may be required. Pierce College has May 1st as the priority processing date for completed files. The completed files means that all required documents have been submitted. You need to allow additional time to complete your file. Students who wait until April to apply for financial aid may not have enough time to complete their file by the May 1st date. You should hear from the school within 4 to 6 weeks from the date you sent your application. If you've not heard from the financial aid office, you need to contact the financial aid office to verify that they received your FAFSA information.
The digital design program covers a wide range of graphic arts and rich media topics. Here from the Integrated 1 class is some comic book art.
For this month's Meet the Instructor series, here's Paul Gerhardt from the Business Management and Marketing Department at Fort Steilacoom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Gerhardt from the Business Management and Marketing Program at Fort Steilacoom here at Pierce College. I've been at Pierce College for 2 years now, and I just got invited to go into my 3rd year here. Our philosophy is that students are here to grow, and they're not growing unless they're stretching. And that means creating a curriculum that uses textbooks that are respected in the business world, that helps use practical examples and helps students understand theory and how to utilize them to make them competitive in the business world. The classes that I teach are very interactive. Sometimes you'll see students working in group activities where they're simulating a business environment, working on a project, perhaps creating a marketing plan or building a business plan or discussing how to motivate employees, and then doing activities to show some of the subtle things that only come through when you're actually in the moment. One of my favorite classes to teach is professional development, which is Management 186, where we work with several different tools to help students assess their personality type, help assess where their strengths are, and help them analyze what job really is best for them as far as a career. And then we do things like encourage them to go out and talk to people who actually have these jobs, and we help show them what questions to ask these people and how to find a mentor perhaps, and then create on paper a pathway that they can follow. That way they know which classes to take and which businesses to work in, and some of the do's and don'ts on being successful in the workplace. I've been featured a couple times on the Pierce College bulletins, one currently in the spring quarter distance learning for my book Diversity at Work, and then one in the summer bulletin last year. And I feel, bottom line, that diversity means all of us, helping people appreciate the differences and celebrate those differences in everybody, and also looking at the commonalities to form teams, because in the business world, it's people valuing other people that makes businesses successful. And that basically we have that same philosophy here in the business management classrooms. I think it's this philosophy of having an environment that's open to sharing ideas, sharing experiences, and encouraging people to respect other people's perspectives that makes the business management such a great place to learn.
Up next is a segment by Kandee Nelson with Mari Kruger on the new HEC building on our Puyallup campus.
The new Health Education Center in Puyallup is now nearing completion. Even in the middle of the construction mess, visualizing the use of the new space is easy.
I'm very excited today to talk to you about the Health and Education facility at Pierce College, Puyallup. It's a 16,000 square foot facility that was built because of a student vision and student funds. It houses a 2,700 square foot free weight area that will have selectorized, functional, and state-of-the-art free weight equipment. It also houses a cardio room that will house state-of-the-art equipment in terms of cardio. So students have committed nearly $1 million out of their student fund accounts, and they've also committed over the course of many years, over 20 years, to pay for the construction of the facility. So it really is a student-centered facility that benefits the college, students, and the community. We'll have a reception desk that each student and each user of the facility will check in, and they'll have a scan reader where they'll log in just to make sure that they're actual members before they have use of the facility. So it's really a lovely area that looks out on the greenery of our campus and takes advantage of the setting that we have, and then also all of the glass looks out towards the campus itself. So it's a beautiful facility both to sit in but then also to look out, and this lobby area will add to that. The fees will be minimal. Faculty, staff, administrators, and community members can sign up for a class. Students pay a $15 consumable fee, which is essentially their towel fee, and will be able to use that each quarter. This middle area here is the functional area, and so it'll have some of the functional equipment both for strength training, and then this back area that you see facing the windows will be our free weight area, and it'll have the dumbbell racks, the platforms, and all the kinds of things that you would want if you were doing free weight activity in this space. And it's also being planned and very intentional and comprehensive in its scope of the kinds of equipment and the kinds of materials that will be in this facility to make it user-friendly. We have plasma screens throughout the building, both in the strength area, the fitness room, the classroom, as well as the cardio room, so students and users will be able to watch TV or watch various programming. We have state-of-the-art audio and visual in this building, so we'll have different zones with different kinds of music based on the kind of room. The facility will be completely wireless. We'll have lots of mats for students if they wanted to sit down on a mat with their laptop and do a little homework in between sets. We will have day-use lockers available. We're looking at having vending machines that are healthy. It's a health and wellness facility, so we really want to market healthy drinks, healthy snacks, healthy foods. Again, this is just a hallway as you walk towards the classroom. It's a state-of-the-art classroom in terms of its technology. It'll have an overlay board. The furniture will be able to be moved around based on the kind of class that's being taught in here. And it's large enough to hold a significant size class for students. What you're looking at in this room is our 1,700 square feet plus fitness exercise room. And this is where many of the exercise classes will be offered. such as Tai Chi, Pilates, intermediate aerobics, cardio work, core training, body conditioning, and others will take place in this facility. So we will have showers on site. We've thought about families in terms of family bathrooms and diaper change stations and those kinds of things. We'll also have equipment for our students with disabilities and members with disabilities. This facility will really offer and truly offer something for everyone on this campus. We plan to open mid-summer. We hope to have the facility complete at the end of June, early July, and we plan to offer classes as early as the middle of July. So please look forward to our class schedule, both for summer and then also for fall, where we plan to offer a full-fledged of classes. Thank you for taking the tour with us today. So we hope that you'll join us at our grand opening. Go to www.pierce.ctc.edu for information for our fall grand opening in September or early October.
You're watching Pierce TV, a production of the Digital Design Program at Pierce College.
And now for some in-flight entertainment. Patrick Doherty's drama class will be performing some of the Spoon River Anthology. Let's watch.
Out of me, unworthy and unknown, the vibrations of deathless music, with malice toward none, and with charity for all. Out of me, the forgiveness of millions toward millions, the beneficent face of nation, shining with justice and truth. I am Anne Rutledge, who sleeps beneath these weeds, beloved in life of Abraham Lincoln, wedded to him not through union, but through separation. Bloom forever, O Republic, from the dust of my bosom.
I lost my patronage in Spoon River because I always tried to put my mind into the camera to capture the soul of every person. My favorite picture was one of Judge Summers, an attorney at law. He sat up straight and said, I need to straighten my cockeye. And when he was ready, he said, all right. And I said, order in the court. And his eye went back to normal, like when he said, I object.
They told me I had 3 months to live. Oh world, that's you are. The wider place in the river, where life looks down and rejoins. Mirrors in us, so we dreams. The soul of the river hath entold my soul.
Next up, we have a music video from digital movie making student Kevin DeFlitch, and featuring music from local artist Robbie Walden.
She remembers the day she met him and he would say, "You're beautiful." That's in the past, and good things they don't last, and that's what she say. Well, bruises on her arm, hidden in his charm and his evil ways. Confused with the feelings she's left dealing like it's all okay. She knows she's on her own again, too ashamed to call upon her friends, too afraid with no end in sight. She doesn't know the Lord, but she prays to him at night because she knows she's on her own again, down the lonely broken road. No matter where she goes, everybody knows, 'cause they're not blind. Still tries to hide the truth by putting on her rouge as if there's no pain. And he begs her to not go, and that he will show her that he can change. And she falls for his lies and gives another try as if she's to blame. She knows she's on her own again, ashamed to call upon her friends, too afraid with no end in sight. She doesn't know the Lord, but she prays to him at night because she knows she's on her own again, down that lonely broken road. Maybe after a hospital bed, all the beatings and trauma to her head would make her see she's not alone. But until then, she knows she's on her own again, too ashamed to call upon her friends, too afraid with no end in sight. She doesn't know the Lord, but she prays to him at night because she knows she's on her own again. She knows she's on her own again.
Well, that's all for this month's episode.
We'll leave you today with a schedule of the Raider Baseball and Fastpitch games for April.
We'll be back in May with another new episode of PierceTV.
If you'd like to catch this episode again, check us out on the web at pierce.ctc.edu/PierceTV. Thanks for watching.
And don't forget, if you want to catch the Drama Club's presentation of Eat, Drink, and Be Buried, it's going on in the cafeteria at 7 p.m. on April 26th and 27th, May 2nd and May 3rd.